Your love locked down, keeping your love locked down. My cheeks locked down, keeping my cheeks locked down. My butt cheeks locked down, keeping my cheeks locked down. You lose, you lose. I'm not fucking you the way I wanted to. I was in the groove. I thought I was smooth. So my name was mentioned in Diddy Glover's case. So I showed up to the court to show my face. Keeping my cheeks locked down. My cheeks locked down. Keeping my cheeks locked down. My cheeks locked down. Keeping my cheeks locked down. My cheeks locked down. Keeping my cheeks locked down. You lose. You lose. Shout out to everybody in the building. This is pure survival, ladies and gentlemen. Now that it's coming out, okay? Now I could talk. I didn't want to say nothing, guys. All this stuff going on in the world, I tried to get into the political stuff and try to change the world and say, look, we all need some peace and serenity. But now, we are getting back to Diddy Glover's freak-off trial. Pure survival. The things that you guys want to hear me talk about. Now, this is breaking news. You know what I'm saying? I don't know when the news people going to start talking about it, but I've seen some content creators that was at Diddy Glover's freak-off trial today that mentioned the truth. And the truth is, and I'm going to say allegedly, guys, until the news say it, Kanye West showed up at Diddy Glover's freak-off trial today. And I'm going to let y'all judge on why y'all think Kanye West showed up today. Did he show up out of guilt? Did he show up because he know all that trying to take up for Diddy Glover? They done found out that Kanye West was definitely, allegedly involved in some freak-offs. I'm sorry. And 7 other big-name celebrities. Smash that like button if y'all want me to give y'all one of the names. I'm going to give y'all one of the names, but everybody got to get the likes up. And the first name, I'm going to start off by saying, ho. Soon as I go, ho, I want y'all to tell me in the chat, who am I talking about when I say, ho? That's one of the celebrities that's been named in Diddy Glover's freak-off trial because there was a party, ladies and gentlemen. Yes. And guess where the party was at, and guess whose birthday it was? Ho. I want to hear somebody tell me who I'm talking about. Ho. All I want is some wing dings, some wing stop for Christmas. Ho. Pure as a Bible. Shout out to Kelly. Kelly hit that super chat and said, let me get the name. Rick Ross. Yes. Oh, Rick Ross, they done found some wing stops, some empty bone, some naked chicken bones inside of the freak off. No surprise. When you have a freak off and you gotta hydrate and you've been having intercourse for 48 hours straight, you gotta hydrate and you gotta eat some chicken. Oh. So Rick Ross and his motherfucking boobs, they found one of Rick Ross's bras inside of Diddy Glover's freak-off dungeon, and next to a couple naked chicken bones during survival. Ricky Rose, you cannot deny that those naked chicken bones had your big fat fingerprints all over them naked chicken bones, Ricky. Pure survival. Oh, they said Rick Ross is on the freak off tape. Every time he pump, he go, oh, oh my God. Oh. Every time Diddy got the clapping Rick Ross cheeks, Rick was like, oh. Rick, do it again, Diddy. Oh, oh, oh. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, Kanye West is crazy, and I'm not surprised that Kanye West showed up at Diddy Glover's freak-off trial. But here's what happened, ladies and gentlemen. Allegedly, Kanye West showed up and kicked his crazy ass out. Here's a Bible. They said, Kanye, if you don't take yourself to the nut house, here's a Bible, you are going to be cellmates with Diddy Glover. Who do you think you are? Kanye West came in that motherfucking courtroom talking about, I'm Kanye and I'm a Ku Klux Klan member, pills of Bible. They said, we don't give a damn if you're a black Klansman. Get your ass up out of here, pills of Bible. I wish I was at Diddy Glover's court hearing, because there's people that didn't even know that Kanye West was at the trial today. There are people that was there that don't even know that Kanye West showed up to the trial during survival. But let me tell you how Kanye West did it. Kanye West called Diddy's lawyers and stuff like that, and he was like he was driving circles around the courthouse. He was circling the courthouse like a freak-off rap cipher, pure survival. Kanye West was, and he had some big-ass combat boots on, pure survival. Kanye West had the black KKK outfit on with some big-ass combat boots, pure survival, looking like he just jumped off a freak-off plane, pure survival. I said, how is this man a billionaire and he dressed and looked like that? That's how you know that that man belongs in the nut house. You know what I mean? But he called Diddy's people because Kanye West was named because his wife and him allegedly was in a freak off, and it was 7 other big name celebrities, including Rick Ross, and there's other 6 more, and we're going to get to that. That was at a freak off, and it was Rick Ross' birthday, and this was in Las Vegas. Pure survival. Best believe I got the daggone tea. You know what I'm talking about? It was in Las Vegas. It was Rick Ross' birthday. You know what I'm saying? And Kanye West, I'm sorry to say this is what Jane Doe was saying. Jane Ho, a.k.a., y'all know who baby mom that is, pure survival, said that Kanye West's wife, Bianca, was getting her cheeks clapped in front of all the celebrities. And they said that Rick Ross, Jane Doe said that Rick Ross said to her that I've been wanting to butter your biscuit. I've been wanting to have a romantic rendezvous with you, Ricky. I mean, Jackie Chan's daughter. You know what I'm saying? Rick Ross told that girl, I've been wanting to put my boobies all over you. I was just waiting for Diddy Glover to give me permission. This is what 50 Cent baby mom said in the courthouse. And if you go on 50 Cent's Instagram, if y'all think I'm bullshitting, pure survival, go on 50 Cent's Instagram. 50 Cent is laughing and making fun of Kanye West for getting kicked out of Diddy Glover's freak-off trial. Pure survival. 50 Cent, how did 50 Cent find out? How did 50 Cent find out that motherfucker Kanye West went to Diddy Glover's freak-off trial? And y'all should already know how crazy Kanye West is. When I first heard it, I was like, come on now. Why would Kanye West wait until I leave? Why wouldn't he come when I'm there? Pure survival. I would have made fun of Kanye and I would have did it on camera. Pure survival. I would have hoped he would have come try to come try to tackle me with them dick-ass, dusty-ass combat boots, Kanye West, pure survival. Probably got doo-doo on the motherfuckers from Diddy's freak-off. But Kanye West thinks that I am Kanye West. I'm a billionaire. I can do whatever I want to do. Shout out to KMR. Pure survival. Been a goddamn member for 5 months. Salute to you. But Kanye West thought that he could just walk into Diddy's trial and whatever evidence that he brought, because Kanye West brought evidence. I'm going to let y'all know that right now. We can laugh and play, but I want to really tell y'all why Kanye West went. Not only because his wife and him was named in the thing by 50 Cent baby mom, you know what I'm saying? Kanye West was bringing evidence to help Diddy. To help Diddy during survival. Not only to help Diddy, but to help himself. Pure survival. This is why you've been cheering for Diddy. This is why Diddy told Kanye West, I need you out there. Pure survival. So now it all makes sense on why this man was going so hard trying to protect. You kept trying to protect this demon during survival, Kanye. And we knew it was weird because I've never defended Diddy Glover. Pure survival. I still know that Diddy is a demon. The only thing I ever said was these girls weren't victims, at least the ones that was trying to get the money and the power, pure survival, and getting their rent paid and all of that. But that never took away the fact that I know that Diddy is a demon during survival. So I looked at Kanye West like he was crazy. Why were you defending Diddy Glover before the evidence even came out? Pure survival. Reason why you was defending him, because you was at the freak off during survival, Kanye. They done found all kinds of baby oil fumes on your Black Klans member outfit, Kanye. Press our Bible. You had sperm on them goddamn Michael Myers boots that you be wearing. Why is Kanye West running around with Michael Myers boots on during survival? How we know Kanye West ain't Michael Myers? Press our Bible. I wouldn't put nothing past that crazy boy. He need to go into some kind of mental facility, or he gonna be sitting right next to Diddy Glover. Then they're gonna be making love. They're gonna be making love all through the rest of this trial. But Kanye West showed up to Diddy Glover's freak off trial and thought that because I'm Kanye West, that mean a thing. Aladdin. You know the judge, he kind of looked like Aladdin. That boy said, if you don't get the fuck on Kanye West, you not coming in here. And the goddamn Fed said, we not letting that boy come in here, especially if he's trying to come in here and help Diddy Glover get out of jail. After they done named 7 different celebrities. We've been waiting for the celebrities' names to come out all this time. So I'll be damned if I don't tell y'all what's going on. We waited this whole Diddy Glover's freak-off trial to find out what celebrities participated in the freak-offs. Pure survival. Now we find out that they found the naked Rick Ross Wingstop chicken bone inside of the freak-off dungeon. They said they pulled the chicken bone out of Diddy Glover's freak-off butt. Pure survival. And it had Rick Ross's fingerprints, his fat fingers, all on that chicken bone that they pulled out of Diddy Glover's freak-off tasty cakes. Pure survival. So why all this time, Kanye, you were defending Diddy Glover, but now that they named you and your wife, they said that the celebrities just sat and watched your wife get her back blowed out during survival. She didn't get her back blown out. She got it blowed out. And you sat right there, just like how you did at the Grammy Awards, per survival, when she got buck-ass naked. We seen you allow your wife to get buck-ass naked while our grandmothers, our children, babies all across the world had to watch Bianca prancing around the Grammy Awards buck-ass naked. And you just standing there like you was like you was a slave owner, and she was just sitting there doing whatever you wanted her to do. Well, that's what they said that they found. That it's a tape. If y'all remember, Diddy Glover had a extra freak-off phone. They found an extra freak-off phone during survival. Salute the crafty brown girl in the building. Pure survival. They found a secret freak-off phone. I don't know how they found that little freak-off phone that was hidden. It probably was your son, Diddy Glover. That little motherfucker that looked just like you. Pure survival. Your freak-off twin, King Kong's. Pure survival. King Kong's is the same one that said the feds didn't check the right house. You remember your son put that disc record out? Did y'all hear the disc record with King Kong? He talking about, y'all talking about my dad. And the Fed went into my dad house, but they went to the wrong house because me and my dad, we got a whole nother mansion, and the Fed never checked it. No Diddy. I don't want to hear nobody talk about my dad. If anybody say no Diddy, and you talk about my dad, because see, my dad is the reason why all the celebrities know that they were with my dad, and that's what King Combs was saying during survival. I know the boys sound retarded, but I can understand what King Combs is trying to say. Pure survival. Don't talk about my dad, and if you say something about my dad, I don't want to hear you say no Diddy. Don't talk about my dad. That's all the boy is saying during survival. But he told, and that's why the feds went and searched the other fucking mansion, and they found Diddy Glover's secret freak-off phone. Pure survival. Did you hear the message where Diddy was talking to the girl and he kept talking about what the fuck he was talking about? You need to get some sleep. I know you need to get some rest. You know what I mean? Our dreams came true. You know, we were doing our thing. It was so amazing. You know what I'm saying? But you got to get some rest. I forget what that creepy motherfucker was saying. Pure survival. But Diddy was saying all kinds of creepy things. And he was sending messages to that girl right after Cassie's lawsuit, trying to let her know, look, you know this was consensual, pure survival. He was recording that girl secretly, you know what I'm saying? Trying to get her to say, look, you know that you said you wanted to do it to a dozen wieners. And you agreed to it. You knew that I was a freaking nasty motherfucker. You know what I mean? And you agreed to it. That's why this trial is getting crazy, y'all. They're starting to mention the celebrities. They're starting to mention the celebrities. That's why they tried to be quiet. Pure survival. And Rick Ross, you've been running around, talking about how you the richest person in the world. You been having these freak off car shows. Now they on you and those motherfucking breasts, Rick Ross, pure survival. They said you put one of them titties inside a 50 cent baby mom's mouth. Pure survival, Ricky. I'm telling you, if them naked chicken bones, Rick Ross, if you was eating them chicken bones, they said they found your fingers. They were fat fingerprints, Ricky. And it was just you. They found beer oil, pure survival. They found Rick Ross's beer oil inside of the freak off dungeon. This is crazy. Like I said, Kanye West showed up to Diddy's trial today. A lot of people didn't even know he came there. But he came and he called and said he was about to walk inside of there and bring evidence that can exonerate Diddy, that can help Diddy, but to help his own self. You didn't want to come to the trial, Kanye, pure survival, until they named you and the other freaky ass celebrities. If you was letting your wife get her cheeks clapped and all the 7 celebrities sat there, pure survival, said, I want next. I want next. I don't give a damn if she got herpes, pure survival. All right, they got medication. I can get some Valtrax, pure survival. You know what I'm talking about? You didn't care. And we seen the way you treated Bianca at the Grammy Awards. She would do everything that they saying that Diddy made these other girls do. Pure survival. Everything Kanye West was doing, he was doing it in front of us after Diddy got locked up, trying to show the world, I'm Kanye West. I can do whatever I want to do. Pure survival. I am a Nazi. God damn it. Even the damn Nazis ain't want nothing to do with you, Kanye. Pure survival. They said we don't really hate niggas like that, Kanye. Pure survival. You are on the next level. That's why they ain't want nothing to do with you. So you showed up to the courthouse thinking that they was going to let you in. They said, we don't give a damn. And I know, and it was the judge. Because the judge is very humble during survival. The judge don't care if you're a celebrity. He don't give a damn. Diddy, he been looking at Diddy for weeks now. And Diddy don't look like Diddy. He looks like Danny Glover. Pure survival. Shout out to Danny Glover. I apologize for naming him Diddy Glover, but I had to, Danny. If Danny Glover's watching this, Pure Survival, you know that Diddy looked like you 20 years ago. Pure Survival. You know what I'm saying? You got to keep it real, Danny. You know what I'm saying? Because Danny was old when I was young. Pure Survival. I think Danny Glover probably 15,000 years old. Pure Survival. When I was like 6 years old, Danny Glover was old. You know what I'm talking about? That motherfucker been old ever since I was born. Pure Survival. And that's who Diddy look like. So I'm sorry to Danny Glover's family. I call him Diddy Glover. But anyway, back to Kanye West. Kanye West showed up trying to defend himself and trying to defend these other celebrities and trying to defend Diddy Glover, pure survival. But they're not going to let you defend anybody, Kanye. We know you gave your cousin head, pure survival. Why would the judge pay you any goddamn mind and you come in there talking about, I'm coming in the courtroom, breath smelling like your cousin's wiener. Pure survival, Kanye. I gave my cousin head. I gave my cousin head. Ain't nobody taking you serious no more, Kanye West. Pure survival. You went there for a publicity stunt and you went there because you know your name was mentioned. So I'm letting everybody know. They are debating right now. When they was in court today, they had to go do some kind of recess. They had to huddle in the room with Diddy's people, the district attorneys, all of them went and huddled in the room to decide if they were going to let certain evidence come into the case and if they were going to name the celebrities. Pure survival. But 50 Cent didn't give a damn. 50 Cent is over there on Instagram right now laughing at you, Kanye. Talking about that's what you get trying to go in there and see your boo. Pure survival. Trying to take up for your boo thing. Pure survival. You're my boo thing. Can't get enough. I love your stuff. Let's turn it up. You get what you want because you my boo thing. And when my friends ask, we know that Diddy was your boo thing, Kanye. Press a Bible. And Kanye West treated Bianca the same way that Diddy Glover treated Jackie Chan's daughter, a.k.a. 50 Cent baby mom, Press a Bible, and the way he treated Cassie. That's how they were treating them girls. And to me, I don't feel bad for them because they wanted the money. They wanted to be with the powerful motherfucker. They didn't want to be with the nigga that had to go to labor ready just so he can get a job to get paid the same day. Pure Bible. These ain't girls that's messing with dudes that's coming out the halfway house, coming from prison. Motherfucker had to go to the food bank. None of this. If these was dudes that got to survive off the food bank, pure survival, nobody wouldn't be giving a damn. You know what I'm saying? They wanted the rich dudes. Now they got the rich fucking problems. Pure survival. You got to do what these rich dudes want. Don't you know these dudes got all this money just so they can live out their sick freak off fantasies during survival? These niggas been nasty. They just got the money now. So they living out their creepy ass fantasies. They been wanting to do this stuff since they was kids. You know what I'm saying? Now they got the money behind them to be disgusting. Do you understand me? For them to be disgusting. And this is what they knew that they were doing during survival. They knew what these men was into. That's why I don't feel bad for them. Why'd you get her a purse? You didn't get me a purse. Pure survival. Why didn't you get me this? Why didn't you get me that? Well, you wasn't nasty enough last night. Pure survival. When I say let them pee on you, you gotta stay still, stuck to the ground. Pure survival. These motherfuckers just taking turns peeing on these girls, and they just stuck to the ground during survival. Hair stuck. You know when you just pee is sticky, so they just stuck to the ground. Pure survival. All right, goddamn it, that's enough. Goddamn it. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, I don't feel bad because they wanted this. They wanted this behavior, and these dudes know that they was going to get called out. Sooner or later, the celebrities' names was going to come out. And I'm telling y'all right now, Rick Ross, oh, you can be mad at me all you want, goddammit. Oh, they named you, and I saw you and Diddy. It looked like y'all two was having a freak-off affair right on stage. I seen Diddy kiss you in the motherfucking mouth, Ricky. Pure survival. And your boobs got hard right in front of my face. That's what it looked like to me. If you look at the picture with Diddy and Rick Ross kissing, look how hard Rick Ross' nipples got. Pure survival. Oh, you know what I'm saying? But Kanye West, ladies and gentlemen, came to the courthouse thinking that he was going to get in, and the judge denied him to go into the courtroom. Kanye West came, sat in the car, had bodyguards, everything, and spoke to Diddy people to try to get into the trial. But they wouldn't let him come in there because allegedly, matter of fact, I ain't got to say allegedly, they said Kanye West had evidence on him. Kanye West got video footage, I guess, of the night that this freak off supposed to happen, where they said that he let his wife get pounded out. I forget the name of the S worker. They said the S worker was serious. I'm talking about he was badder than motherfucking the Punisher. Pure survival. They said he had the 3-time motherfucking anaconda. Pure survival. Not just one anaconda. They said it was 3 altogether. Pure survival. And they said this sex worker, he's a big time sex worker. Motherfucker just see him and just move out the way. They said he's packing a punch. And this is what they be wanting in Hollywood. They hire him to pound everybody out. To pound everybody's wife out. I don't know if he hit Rick Ross in the cakes. I do not know. But I feel as though Diddy was just about to start like letting people hit him in the cakes. But I think somebody already hit him in the cakes. But I'm saying the women that he was using to live out his sick fantasy, I think Diddy Glover was finally about to come out. and be like, all right, I want you to hold the camera, Cassie. Pure survival. 50 Cent Baby Mouth, I want you to hold the camera. Yes, I want you to hold the camera and talk like me. I want you to say, I like that, daddy. Say it again. I like that, daddy. As I get pounded out by the Punisher, pure survival. Because every sex worker is men that Diddy Glover had a crush on. Y'all got to understand. When Cassie and these girls are picking out these S workers, these are men that Diddy Glover really wanted to be in a relationship with during survival. And I think Kanye West might have showed up because he was afraid of what they was going to bring out with him. So I think he need to go somewhere and sit down because regardless, Kanye, it's coming out. They said you and 7 other celebrities and your wife. And it's going to be easy to put it together because we seen you have your wife stripped naked at the Grammy Awards in front of everybody. And you was looking at her like she was an animal. We was looking at her like this bitch got to be crazy. Because of awful. You just let a man make you just strip buckheads naked in front of. I'm thinking about her dad, her uncles, if she got brothers. She didn't give a damn. These people will sell their soul for that money during survival. That's why it's hard for me to feel bad once I hear these girls say, I wanted this. I wanted to be Diddy's main girl. Why would he let you be his main girl, pure survival, after he's seen you allow Rick Ross to stick his breast with a chicken bone in your motherfucking mouth, pure survival, and then say, oh, why would I let you be my wife? Oh, after I done seen a dozen men in and out of your ass. You know what I'm saying? Diddy was never going to let y'all become the main chick. You didn't have no value for your own self. Pure survival. You know what I'm talking about? All these nasty things that y'all allowed to happen to you during survival. And this girl like 35 years old. Ain't you going to want a husband one day? And you know the sad part about it? It's gonna be somebody that's gonna marry one of the motherfuckers. Pure survival. Even Superhead was able to get a man after Superhead man found out that she did Eddie Winslow dirty. Shaquille O'Neal, she been bodied by everybody in the industry, and somebody still married her. Pure survival. Superhead put motherfucking Bobby Brown on tape. Bobby was high as a motherfucker laying on the couch. Pure survival. She recording them. Them girls don't care. They is in it for the money. And shout out to the females that work hard and get it how they living. You know what I'm saying? That's not selling their soul. And I don't even got nothing against the females that's doing it. Only thing I got something against is if you know you was with these men for money and you was doing everything you was doing to get your rent paid, for you to live this lavish life, why are you trying to act like you a victim for? Pure survival. Because most of y'all was hoes before you even got around the celebrities during survival. It's motherfuckers that was in school with you that know damn well you was a hoe. You was the girl that was talking about in school that had sex with the whole football team. Pure survival. That Regina's been working since the 3rd grade, goddammit. And then these people try to act like they got around the celebrities and these people just made them become hoes. No, that money made you become a hoe. You know what I'm talking about? That money, that life. I don't know nothing about it. I never been on a goddamn private jet, pure survival. But I've flown Spirit. I've flown America Express. I fly United. I've never flown private before. You know what I'm talking about? But y'all wanted that kind of life. But as I told y'all, I know this is going to get bigger because Kanye West did show up at Diddy's trial, y'all. He showed up at Diddy's trial, and allegedly he had something that was going to clear Diddy's name. Now, I don't know how you're going to clear Diddy's name, but this was Kanye West's intentions, and the feds was not trying to hear it. They was like, absolutely not. And Diddy's team wanted Kanye West to come in there. You know what I'm saying? As representation for him as support. And I believe Kanye West would have been able to go in there. But you understand this. Anybody can go into Diddy Glover's freak-off trial. Pure survival. If you get there early enough, anybody can go. So this is how you know that Kanye West came to the courthouse with intentions to go viral. With intentions to cause a scene. With intentions to whatever he want to claim You know what I mean? Kanye West came there on some arrogant stuff. He came to Diddy's trial, allegedly, today, arrogant, and was driving around the courthouse, spinning around the courthouse like a rap cipher. Because he was named in 7 celebrities. Pure Bible. Only one I know so far is Kanye West and Rick Ross. Huh. That was named. Now, and I want to know who them other celebrities he is. Justin Bieber, we've been waiting for you, buddy. Pure Bible. I've been fighting for you, Justin. I've been fighting for you too, Usher, even though you dropped him off with Diddy Glover, Pure Bible. But you and them Super Bowl skates, I've been fighting for you, Usher. See, I'm searching for somebody that'll take you out and do you right. Who was you talking about, Diddy? You know what I'm talking about? In this club, it's a whole bunch of celebrities that's been mentioned. And Kanye, if you sat there and watched somebody pound your wife out, 7 celebrities, they said, that was sitting on the couch. This allegedly happened. And Kanye West, they went to Rick Ross's birthday party. I repeat, Rick Ross' birthday party in Vegas, in Vegas. The dates, the stamps, they were saying which celebrity's birthday is around this time. I forget the time that they said that it was. But it all lined it up with Rick Ross. It all lined it up with his breast implants and the fingerprints on the Wingstop chicken bones. They were fat fingerprints. They were Rick Ross, motherfucking fingerprints on them chicken bones. And if you look at 50 Cent, like I said, 50 Cent is up there laughing at Kanye West for going to that courthouse and got his ass kicked out, and they tried to keep it private. They didn't want this to go public that Kanye West showed up. Anybody would have been able to go in that courtroom. They didn't let him in the courtroom because, like I said, Kanye West was wanting to speak. Y'all know how crazy Kanye West is. You can't even talk, and if you only can drink water in Diddy Glover's freak off trial. Pure Bible. I've been in his courtroom. The judge, you're not allowed to drink soda inside of Diddy's trial. You only can drink water. You can't even chew bubble gum. Pure survival. The guards told me to spit my gum out. I took my gum and put it under the table. Pure survival. Knowing somebody gonna get up and put their hand to help them get up and my gum get stuck in their shit. I'm sorry. I'm pure survival. I put my gum on the table. I put my motherfucking gum right there. I see somebody was trying to get up and shit. It looked like they was stuck. I was like, oh, let me hurry up and get out the line. Pure survival. Because it was my gum that had the motherfucker stuck in the seat. Pure survival. But as I said, Kanye West wanted to talk at Diddy's trial. That's how you know that man is thrown off. He needs to be in a mental facility. Kanye West needs to be in a mental facility. Pure Bible. Why would you show up in a Klan's outfit to try to get into Diddy Glover's freak-off trial? Pure Bible. Somebody tell me that. They said he had a Klansman outfit on and he had the Michael Myers boots on. Pure Bible. You know Michael Myers be having them big-ass boots and the goddamn Dickie zip-up suit. Pure Bible. Kanye West. That man is crazy. And you know how Kanye is one of them people, if you get married and the damn pastor say, if anybody got something to say, if they don't want to see these two get married, Kanye West is the type to stand up, pure Bible, and just say something wild. Even if he wants you to be married, Kanye West just want the attention, pure Bible. So he'll just burst something out. Who knows what he might say? Kanye West will stand up in your wedding and say, I gave my cousin head. I gave my cousin head. The motherfucker pastor like, what the fuck just happened? Kanye West, don't worry about him. That's my cousin. He talks about sucking dick at weddings all the time. Pure Bible. Forgive him. You know what I'm saying? But Kanye West, sir, we know you was at the trial today and you got kicked out. You got kicked out before you even got a chance to come walking in with them boots on. Pure survival. Kanye West wanted to come in there and do what he wanted to do. And he was telling them, allegedly on the phone, that he was bringing his phone in the courthouse. And if you go into the federal building, if you've been at Diddy's trial, you know they take your phone from you. You can't have nothing. Kanye West was like, I'm taking my phone in there because he had some recordings, allegedly, that's supposed to help Diddy of the night that him and his girl was together. I want to know, Kanye, are you going to admit that you allegedly watched These men clap your wife's cheeks and 7 other celebrities sat there. We already seen you treat that girl like a dog. And I'm like I said, I don't feel bad for her, pure survival, because I see Bianca cheering Kanye West on. She be on videos talking about la, 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 wait till I get this baby oil tonight. La, 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 and you can't tell me nothing, right? That's how Bianca is. So Bianca is no victim. But I want to know, did this situation happen, Kanye? Pure survival. You know what I mean? You burst out and show up at Diddy's trial whenever you want to, thinking that they're going to let you talk. You're not one of the witnesses that's in the case. Kanye just wanted to go and get on the stand and said that I'm going to exonerate Diddy, this whole thing. He don't should be in jail, and these people, da 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 da, because you're caught up in it, Kanye. That's all it shows me, sir. This is why you was bandwagon for Diddy before people even started taking a stand. I didn't start saying that, yeah, I don't believe all these witnesses in Diddy's trial until I heard it for myself. Then I found out that they're money hungry hoes. But that don't mean that Diddy ain't no evil motherfucking Knievel ass dude, pure survival. You never gonna have me talk like, oh no, Diddy, da 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 da. You know what I'm saying? All I just said was, I don't picture the motherfucker being John Gotti. He'd be the most freakiest John Gotti nigga ever in life. You know what I'm talking about? But all the celebrities is coming out, y'all. And look, they go one of the freak off tunnels. I'm at one of the, look at the, you see the freak off tunnel? You see that tunnel right there? That tunnel right there goes from Diddy Glover freak off mansion into Kanye West's freak off dungeon. They use these motherfucking tunnels right here to go from one celebrity's dungeon into the next dungeon, Kanye. Tell the truth. Look, I can see Rick Ross right there standing in the corner. Oh, he talking about front line when you war ready. Chopper, shooters, 1,000 rounds when you war ready. Just another mama cry. I'm sorry, y'all. But like I said, ladies and gentlemen, Kanye West, allegedly, but for real, 50 Cent even saying it, showed up at Diddy's trial, thinking he was going to go in there and change something and set Diddy free just because he's Kanye West. That's how crazy he is. When I heard the story, I was like, damn. I can literally picture Kanye West doing this. Even when I was at Diddy's trial, I was hoping to God, I said, Kanye, please show up while I'm down here. Pure Bible. This is going to be some great goddamn footage. I was mad as hell. I said, I hope Kanye West show up, pure survival. And then he showed up today and got kicked the hell out. They didn't even let him come through the door from the things that Kanye West was saying to them. You know what I mean? Why would they let you come in the courtroom if you come in there only solely to help Diddy and to try to exonerate yourself? Why would they let you do that when they already at the end? They found Diddy Glover's secret freak-off phone during survival. His secret freak-off phone. This is how they know, sir, that it was a party for Rick Ross and all of y'all were there. And allegedly, you were the celebrity that Diddy's Jane Doe went with you and went with Bianca. And she was getting pounded out by a sex worker, allegedly. And all the celebrities sat there and watched. And allegedly they said Rick Ross was talking about, oh, he couldn't wait for him to get next. You know what I'm saying? And this is something that I believe all of y'all celebrities been into. You know what I'm saying? And it's not a crime to be freaky and swipe out wives. If these people is nasty enough to get passed around like a frisbee during survival, then this is on them. It's not a crime to be disgusting. I care about the victims. I care about if people was drugged, if people was forced, if people had to do these things, you know what I'm saying? But from what I've been hearing on the goddamn stand, people, but at least in Diddy's situation, they knew this man was nasty. He was terrible. And I don't know why did they even put Jane Doe, the one up there now. She gonna admit that she bopped Diddy in the head, and then she said Diddy was never violent with her. Why would she say that on the stand? I know the fans had to be mad at motherfucker. She said Diddy was never violent. Cause they said, well, bitch, didn't you see the Cassie video? She like, yeah, I saw the Cassie video. Why would you stay with him after you saw what he did to her? She talking about, I loved him and he loved me. And I've never seen Diddy do anything like that. Why would that's like throwing the whole case away? The whole idea is to prove that y'all were victims and y'all were forced and Diddy used to beat y'all up. What the fuck is going on? And then now Kanye West, he's scared, the motherfucker. So whatever country, because I thought he was in another country. As soon as I found that out, Kanye West showed up. God damn, I wanted him to get out the car. You know what I'm saying? That would have been crazy. Everybody would have been recording. If Kanye West would have got out in front of that courthouse instead of just drive in circles, everybody would have, that would have been so viral, it's not even funny. And the way that they said that that man was allegedly dressed, and I seen him dressed like that with the Michael Myers boots. You know what I'm saying? And he's supposed to have a Klans member outfit on. The judge said, we not letting that nigga in this motherfucker. Pearl the Bible. Why would you show up in the court with a Klans outfit and the Michael Myers boots? The judge probably said, look, we would have let the Michael Myers boots come in, but we cannot let you come in here with a Klans outfit on. Pearl the Bible. And Kanye West said, I don't give a damn. I'm coming as is, and I'm going to help Diddy. And that's what I found out, ladies and gentlemen. So it's going to be more coming out. This trial is getting crazier and crazier. Now you got celebrities trying to defend themselves by showing up at the courthouse. Now that Kanye West came, put in the chat who y'all think going to show up at Diddy's trial next. Who y'all think going to show up next? I didn't see Steven. Where is Steven? Stevie J, you and them loving hip-hop facial expressions? I ain't see you at the courthouse with that facial expression. Now they all trying to come to the courthouse now. You know what I'm talking about? Who's coming to Diddy's trial next? Usher. Slim Jim, funny motherfucker, said Usher. Tell me the names of the... Matter of fact, look. Tell me the names of the celebrities y'all think who the 7 celebrities is. We know Kanye West is one of them. Who are the 7? They said Kevin Hart, Alicia Keys. It's 7 celebrities. I don't know if they didn't say like how many men and women, so that's cool. Celebrities, Alicia Keys, we got Kevin Hart, Little Kim. Oh wow. Said Little Michael Jackson. I meant Little Kim. What the DiCaprio, LeBron James, Gay-Z, Oprah. It's 7 of them too, y'all, and I think y'all hot. Mary J. Blige, for sure, think she man. And that's another thing that's funny. Like, why haven't we seen Mary? Everything that Diddy did for her career, allegedly, right? Why haven't Mary J. Blige showed up? Now all these celebrities is scared because that girl up there, Jane Doe, just mentioned the group, the freak off with the celebrities. Now I bet they all scared. Because you know it had to been crazy. Anytime Kanye West just dropped whatever crazy shit he was doing and showed up at Diddy Glover's freak off trial. This shit is crazy, guys. Like and subscribe. Share this video. We are surviving Kanye West, Michael Myers boots.